Alright guys, what I wanted to show you here is one of my favorite, I guess you could say, protein shakes that I like to make. Sometimes I'll make it in the mornings and sometimes I'll make it before I go to bed. It just depends. And right now I'm going to go to bed, so I'm going to keep it a little bit lower carbs than normal. What I start with is, I'll start with about a cup and a half, sometimes 2 cups, just depending on how thick I want it, of ice. Put the ice in there, and then this is Cellucor's NitroSport. It's got your waxy maize in it, it's got your electrolytes, arginine. About 50 grams of protein is in 2 scoops, along with about 38 grams of carbs. So I'll do about a cup of egg whites along with 1 scoop of this, but I'm actually out of the egg whites, so I'm going to go with about a scoop and a half of this. It'll give me about 35 to 40 grams of protein, and then roughly about 30 grams of carbs there. Tonight I'm gonna put about 1/4 a cup of oatmeal in here. Normally in the mornings I'll do a whole 1/2 a cup of oatmeal. That way I can get about 27 grams of carbs from oatmeal, and then I'll get about 20 grams of carbs from the NitroSport. I've got a banana here. It's actually kind of a big banana. Probably don't need to use the whole thing. It's probably 25 grams of carbs in that banana there. Splenda, sometimes I'll throw in a bag here. Sometimes I'll throw in about 1 tablespoon of Splenda in there and give it a little bit of sweetness. Not really that big of a deal. I'm using chocolate tonight, but sometimes when I do vanilla protein, I'll put some of this sugar-free vanilla caramel in there. It's pretty good. So I've got my ice in there, I've got my protein, I've got my oatmeal, and then I'm getting ready to put my banana in there, a little bit of Splenda. So I also need to add a little bit of water. So I'll put about 8 to 10 ounces of water. That's good. In there with it. I like mine a little bit thick. All right. Like I said, I'm getting ready to go to bed, so I'm going to cut this banana in half here. That way I can have it in the morning. Alright, so I got my banana in there. Let's get a top so it doesn't go everywhere. Alright, so blend this up for a few seconds. Alright, so after you blend it, you can kind of tell it's pretty thick. It tastes good. It's quite a bit. So, maybe 1 cup would have done it of ice. Alright, so got my protein shake here. Got about, in this right here, I've got about 50 grams of protein. Got about, let's say, about 35, about 50 grams of carbs in there. 50 grams of carbs with all that. And I'll drink that, and sometimes, like I said, I'll do that in the mornings. In the mornings I'll go with about 67 to 70 grams of carbs, with a little bit more banana and a little bit more oatmeal, and cut back on the actual protein itself and go with egg whites. So that's it right there. That's the protein shake that I like. That's how I make them.